How's it going, everyone? Just welcome back. Just thought I'd jump on there for a few minutes just to share a bit of God's word. I know I haven't been out fishing lately, but I do plan to get out one of these days to go. Just the weather's been so bad, and I just don't want to go sitting in the wind and the rain and all that. I'd rather have to do more things. If there's anything else on, I'd rather get cracking with that, which there is always something. Being occupied with the family and stuff like that, so and stuff around the house and everything. But anyway, look, I just thought I'd jump on here. I really wanted to speak about this today because it just got me thinking, like, why the channel is here and like what it's about. But not only that, like, but for other Christians on the other end, on the other side watching, like, and you know, I just want to say as well, thanks to all the subscribers, the people that are there subscribing, following the channel and watching the videos. And for those that are watching, thanks so much also. And yeah, I didn't think, no, to be honest with you, that I get this far and people subscribing and people still watching. You know, it is helped me, but I help you. Like, as I said before, there's no point me doing this channel if people are not watching, you know, at least watching. Like, I don't mind. If you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't, that's up to you. Like, just hit the bell for the videos to come out, and then you know when they come out. I know there is an awful lot of people still watching, like, and not are not subscribing. That's up to you. That's your own decision, like. But I would like to learn from people. I would like your opinions in the comments below as well, and for Christians, like, in particular, your comments around this passage today. But the passage I'm going to look at today anyway is Matthew 4, and it's Jesus calls the first disciples. So Jesus here was starting his ministry, and he called the first disciples. So we're going to go from 18 to 22. So I'll crack on in and I'll just read it, and then we have a bit of a chat about it. But while walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who was called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Immediately they left their nets and followed him. And going on from there, he saw two other brothers, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, in the boat with Zebedee, their father, mending the nets. And he caught them. Immediately they left their boat and their father and followed him. So we see here that, you know, these first disciples, when Jesus called them, they immediately dropped their nets and they followed Jesus. You know, why did they follow Jesus? You know, why did they just turn around and do that? Like, just drop their nets and give up the whole life, something that they've been doing all their life, to, you know, pay their bills or whatever it may be. You know, why did they do this? Like, because they saw something more in Jesus, and they knew that he could provide them with so much more to life. So I would like to see how this would fit. Like, because he called Simon, was also called Peter and Andrew, right? And then he called James, the son of Zebedee, and John, the brother. And the father stayed there. But, like, that was for them, like, to follow them. You know, they definitely seen something in Jesus, and, you know, that they wanted more to life. They knew that they would have been provided so much more for their lives. That was just an empty way of probably living. They weren't really gaining anything. But anyway, for us today, you know, like how do we be fishers of men? Like, have we any ideas how we could reach out? I know this. I'd love to build this little community of Christians, but also people. I'm thankful for the people that are joining, and you know, we see that Jesus has called these people. It's no different from my life or your life on the other end. He calls everybody, but how do we reach out when we're out there? I know one way for me, I could meet someone on the bank and could get to know a person, and then I might get to share the gospel with them and tell them that how Jesus calls us and why fishing was created in the first place. You know, because fishing is a great thing to do. Like, I love fishing, but then there's having the balance of having your focus on Christ and not letting fishing take over. And it's very hard, man. It can be very hard. I struggle with it. But I know really Jesus is king here. Um, but yeah, so I just want to see, like, another way I would offer people out. For me, I would offer people out, do you want to come, well, do you want to come fishing? Like, I have an awful lot of people coming to me and ask me, will they take me out fishing? And sometimes there's a language barrier, you know. So, you know, it's hard to talk to them, you know, in that area, because they might be from a different country, like. But I would always say that if anyone ever comes to me, I catch and I release all my fish, man. We're meant to take care of them and let them back, you know. But yeah, in this passage it just says, like, so how do we follow Jesus in this area, you know? I'd like you to give me ideas as well, like, what could we do to have that impact as a Christian community, as fishermen, reaching out while we're fishing, like, what can we do to follow Jesus as we drop our life and our nets and follow him? You know, like, could we go to fishing competitions and join them and get in there? Yeah, that's another idea we could. You know, I would like more ideas. If you have any more ideas, could you stick them in the comments below, or even email me? And if there's someone there and you think that, you know, this is helping you, or you feel like this is a calling from God, you know, get in touch and I'll talk to you about it. I'll talk to you, we can explore it together. And yeah, but I just thought, like, you know, you can get an NIV Bible or whatever maybe and have a look through this yourself, and see that God is so faithful to these people. But yeah, but like I said, just thanks for everyone coming along, and thank you so much for helping me out in the channel. And I would like this to grow and grow into a bigger community. So yeah, I would even hit the hype if you can. Just get it right out there, you know. I know I'm only a small YouTuber, but this is something that I never thought I'd be actually doing. I just decided one day, do you know what, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this. I'm going to use me fishing to help other people. And hopefully I do that. But I can't do that unless people help me so I can put out more videos. But yeah, but look, anyway, thanks for coming along, and God bless you, and I hope this blesses you today. And remember that, you know, Jesus might be just trying to work in your life and call you to himself. But yeah, God bless.